Welcome back, everybody. Yep, another warm, windy day with not a lot of sunshine, but I keep saying, think of it this way. With the less sunshine we get, at least its temperatures stay in the middle and don't get into the 90s, but the cloud deck was certainly thick over most of Texas. You can see it all the way up to Dallas and all the way out west. Now, out in the western areas at this time of the year, we set up what's called the West Texas dry line. Basically, it's a dividing line where the humid air comes in from this side and the warm, very dry desert air is on the other side. Well, that's a boundary. In other words, they don't mix together. And that is a place where we see thunder showers pick up at this hour of the day during the summertime. In fact, there you can see we've got maybe a sprinkle or two in the mid levels of the atmosphere, but we do have a couple thunderstorms beginning to pick up out there in just this one south of Abilene, and this is in the mountains of northern Mexico. Now, sometimes they drift in this direction, but the winds right now are not conducive for that, so they'll pop and they'll decrease once the sun goes down, and they're going to be out there for a couple of days. But for us, that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for a storm that's on the west coast. Here's the area where they might have marginal possible severe weather because of that stuff popping up along the dry line. And that's today. And tomorrow, well, we have a little bit better chance of getting something out in the western areas. Now, we're not invited, but we'll certainly be watching that to see if it takes off and moves in our direction. But at this point in time, I don't expect any rain, pardon me, around the Victoria area for tomorrow. Now, we take a look at our temperatures, pardon me. You can see how we're going to be on the warm side, well into the 80s, and then all of a sudden, ooh, very comfortable 70s coming in for Sunday and Monday. That's because of that front we've been talking about. So still we stay on the warm side in the 80s, and then where the sun does break through, look at that, 97, 98. Yeah, it's not that far away. So here's Future Tracker. Let's see what that stuff out west does. You can see how it grows and then it decreases because it's moving into more stable atmosphere, which is what is on top of us. And that's through today and again for tomorrow. It's not until about Saturday things get very interesting. There you see it Friday. So tomorrow being Thursday, and then on Friday we do have more thunder showers that'll pop in that area, but it's not until that system arrives here that we expect a real rain chance. So in a sense, the frontal system is going to push all that instability down into our area, and we do have a shot at that rain on Saturday night and into Sunday morning, and then it settles down and clears up. So here is your day planner for those of you in Port Lavaca. Looking cloudy all day long. Still a southeast wind into the low to mid 80s. And for those of you in Cuero, you're getting up into the mid 80s for sure. Maybe a few breaks in the cloud deck, but it's going to be kind of like this. 7-day outlook, that gives you a good plan on the weekend. So on the overcast side, on the partly cloudy Friday, and then we'll see the stuff out west. And then the front comes through on Saturday, and that's when we have a 30% chance. Most of it will be late in the day and into Sunday morning. Then it clears up, but look at that. Hey, 73 sounds pretty good. 75, I don't know. Could that be the last 75 we see for the entire summer? It's possible. That's your 7-day forecast. Reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that. Put Crossroads Today on your phone. We'll toss it back to Karina.